All right, so we've been working really hard on our sweet Dauphine lately. I don't know why I've got a bug in my bonnet to finish this car or work on it at all. Most people are working on a Chevelle or a Mustang or a Corvette or something really cool. And what am I doing? I'm tinkering around with a 57-year-old French car. Oui. So this is my 1966, my numbers are right, Gordini. I don't know if it's 57 years old, pretty close. I have done a lot of work. You can see I took the seats out of, well, you can't see it, it's the 4CV at the very end of the line there a week ago, and I painted them. They were faded and not in good shape. Kind of sanded them down, scuffed them. This is the passenger seat, which is in better shape than the driver's seat. You can see the wrinkles there. So we switched them. I didn't even know if they would fit. They do. They look great. And we're kind of going with the red, white, and blue theme here on our French car. I don't know how the French would feel about American colors and stripes and stars on a French car, but it's my car and I like this thing and it needs to be dolled up. So let's go through some of the stuff I did. Patched the floor a while ago, but repatched the floor because it was rusting away, and then bed lined it with Rust-Oleum roll-on bed liner. Looks really good. Let me show you the back here. Went all the way up the back firewall and under the window to make it all really nice and solid. Got rid of all the rust. Took a long time to get out all the rust. I have to drill some more holes for weep holes. This car is not very watertight, and even though I've replaced the floorboards, they were starting to rust out a second time, and that is just not going to happen on my clock. So we got that done. That was a lot of work. We rebuilt the brakes again. Has disc brakes, factory disc brakes, and the calipers were sticking. I couldn't get the car to roll, and that made me very angry, so I ended up rebuilding the brakes. We tuned up the motor. In other words, we touched up the motor, sanded it down, cleaned it with some oven cleaner, got it really nice and de-rusted. I didn't do this yet, but painted the valve cover, painted the block, painted the shields, and even underneath, changed the oil, put some synthetic oil in there, painted the muffler and the bottom of the engine, cleaned up the brake calipers. I don't know if you can see them over there. Looks nice, both sides there. I cleaned the transmission. Oh man, I've been working on this car a lot. You'd never know it. I've resanded down here because I don't know how much body work I'm gonna do, but I gotta make that look better. I just can't live with dents and just, you know, unpainted areas. Sanded a lot of rust off the bottom of the doors. The doors are pretty rusty. I don't know what to do. I'm probably just gonna let them go, paint it up the best I can. I just don't have enough time to paint the whole car. I cut a coil out of each of the front coil springs to try to lower the front end. Still pretty high. I'm gonna have to do that again. I thought that one would be enough, but I'm gonna have to take 2 or 3. You can see the distance between the top of the tire and the lower part of the fender. And I know that's square fender housing and this is round, but I want the car to look a little more level, maybe even have a little bit of a rake to it. So that was a lot of work trying to figure out how to compress the springs. I rebuilt the battery box. The battery box was leaking rust into the passenger compartment, so that's all been sealed up, clean, lined, refastened the brake fluid reservoir, fixed the hood hinge. You can see right there the hood hinge had rusted away. I do have the piece for the front here. This is where the spare tire normally would go, and that's probably why the front of the car is so high, is the weight of the front tire would help bring that down. I'm not too interested in carrying a spare tire, but I am interested in making this thing look better. So I've got to deal with these gaps, and there's a lot of work to do here. Getting the lights back on it, all that. And there's a multitude of other things I've done, but I just can't think of them right now. Door locks were all seized. I got those working. Oh, I got the generator working. The dash, I think, would look really cool. Bright red, just like the seats. I think that would look really nice. And then I may do a sliding rag top on the top. The top is actually in really good shape. I hate to cut that, but it'd be really nice to have a sliding rag top. That'd be really cool. And we may go with something pro USA as far as stripes. Not sure what we're going to do there yet, but it's just the red, white, and blue thing is going for me. Feeling pretty patriotic. Let's see, I have a custom muffler, a performance muffler with 4 tips, 4 small tips. Maybe I'll put that on. A lot of little things going on here. Oh, I painted the fan shroud. Oh, I still have to put a catch can here. I have to mount a catch can here for the radiator. But I want to get this thing out. I want to drive it. It does have licenses. I just have to get it insured and make it roadworthy. Oh, the gas tank, that's it. So it used to have a gas can, a jerry can. I've cleaned up the gas tank, got a new filter on there, and it seems to be doing pretty well. So I'm happy about that. This is where you put the gas in the car. That's right, that was a big thing. And there's some other things that I'll probably not remember at the moment, but as soon as I get done filming, I will. Anyhow, that's what's going on with our sweet, sweet Dauphine. I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you look forward to the next progress report. Don't know what that'll be yet, but hang tight and we'll show you.